Today I'm talking DC. We just got the release of Infinite Frontier, and do you guys agree that this is the right direction moving forward with DC comic books? Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, always helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about DC Comics. That's right, this was the first week with the new direction of DC Comics. We have Infinite Frontier issue 0 and all the newest number ones that came out, and basically, my question to you guys is, what do you hope to see that DC does with this new direction, with its characters, and do you agree with this direction, especially when it comes to like this open universe or this omniverse where continuity has, I guess, changed, and everything and anything can actually go on moving forward. So, unfortunately, upon this recording, I have only read Infinite Frontier issue 0 and the newest issue of Batman, which is Batman issue 106. However, based off of what I read so far with those two books, I really enjoyed it. And Infinite Frontier is that issue that really gives you an insight of kind of what is to come when it comes to DC Comics. And based on what I saw there in that issue, I really enjoyed it. So we're going to talk about Infinite Frontier a little bit and some of the things that I'm excited for. And I want to know in the comments below what you guys are excited for. Did you like this first issue of Infinite Frontier and what's to come for DC Comics? I want to know all that stuff in the comments section below. Okay, so I love this first issue of this series because I love the journey that Wonder Woman went on. This continues off of the Death Metal issue 7 book, and we get to see her being chosen to kind of observe what's going to go on in the universe, and she goes on this journey and she sees all these things that are going to actually possibly happen, and it was kind of cool to see you through her eyes on what she actually sees. So you get introduced to all this stuff. Obviously, you get introduced to Justice League, what's going to go on in Batman, Wonder Woman. So this is an over-glorified, I guess, previews book, I guess, of what's to come, right? You got Wonder Girl, Green Lantern, Alan Scott, Teen Titans Academy, Superman, Green Arrow, and Black Canary, Stargirl, Green Lanterns, The Flash, and then you get your epilogue that happens in this book. So in Justice League, we got Black Adam that's going on in there. Brian Michael Bendis, right? We got that situation going on. Not sure about the name. Blasham or what I don't even know how to pronounce what he even said in there. Shazadam, that's what it is. I don't agree with that change of the name, so I was kind of like, yeah, that's a little weird, and it already has me scratching my head when it comes to Justice League, right? However, what I want to see in DC is I want to see a solid Justice League comic. That's a flagship title. It needs to be good, right? So let's hope that Brian Michael Bendis gives the series some type of justice, okay? Batman. We got to see a little bit of what's going on in the Batman story. I love James Tynion's Batman run. I think it is a solid run, and I am going to say that this gives Scott Snyder's run for his money because of just everything that he's putting into the character and all the new characters. It gives a fresh take on the story, and I'm really enjoying it. And after reading issue 106, has me really intrigued. I love actually the dynamic between Ghostmaker and Bruce Wayne. I think they're going to be an awesome team up with each other. I love this new version of the Scarecrow, and I also love how we're starting to plant the seeds for the Magistrate. That issue 106 told all that stuff, and it got me really excited. Artwork was gorgeous, and I love the backup story, believe it or not, and it kind of goes hand in hand with each other, where you have Batman and then you got Robin in the back of the book, and it kind of signifies like their separation, like they're no longer in the same book together. They're just in opposite stories in the same book. So I thought that was actually kind of clever. And I love Robin here, how he's starting to go into that journey. So Batman has a very bright future. I don't think there's any benefit of the doubt that I think you guys agree that Batman is going to be the top tier book, right? Next, we got Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is, for me, I've never gotten into the character, no matter what universe or Rebirth or New 52 that she was in. I just can't seem to get into her. I always give her a try. The newest Wonder Woman I'm excited about. So I'm excited about her. Green Lantern, Alan Scott, in this particular issue, we found out a secret about him that he's been holding for a long time. So based off of this secret, I'm curious for you guys on what do you think about that secret, right? Pretty cool how that moves forward in the story with Alan Scott. It's still yet to be determined, right? The one book and story that I wanted to read or see a little bit more of in this Infinite Frontier book was more of the Teen Titans Academy, right? But you do get introduced how they're all going to the Titans Tower. And I love the one part in this particular book where we get to see the tower and how amazing it looks to all of these kids, right? It's just this extravagant monument to them. And I love that visual in this book, and it got me really excited. And of course, you get to see Red X grabbing his mask and you don't know who he is. So again, Teen Titans Academy is one of the books I'm most excited for, and I can't wait to see that direction with that title. Superman, quite interesting, as it has to deal with Jonathan Kent. And we see that we get this narration that Jonathan Kent might not be the Superman we think he's going to be in the future. We think that maybe he could possibly turn bad. I don't know, but there's something there that the direction of that character might be, not what we thought, how he's going to be the next Superman because of all the trauma that he's gone through and how he was forced to quickly grow up, and he missed a large part of his parents' life. So quite interesting there. Stargirl, we get introduced to a little bit here, but we all know that when that book comes out, I think it's just a one-shot. So I don't know why they really focused on Stargirl in this particular issue, but I guess it's just letting you know that book is coming out soon. Then you got Green Lanterns, which is coming out, that features obviously Teen Lantern. Okay story. Nothing that really blew my mind. You just get to see what she experiences for the first time, as a newly recruited Lantern, and which was kind of cool. And then we get the Flash, and this is the story where I'm kind of curious on what you guys think of when it comes to the Flash, right? We've all you Flash fans out there, and I'm not a huge Flash fan, with Wally, have been shitted on with all these stories about him being evil and everything else, and that was in the Future State books as well. But here in this particular issue, we get to see a glimpse of Wally being the new Flash and being part of, I guess, the Justice League. And I think that's actually quite cool. And so I think all you Flash fans are going to get what you've been waiting for all this time, and you're going to see Wally make a more prominent role in the DC universe. So again, I'm curious to see if you read this book, if you were happy about where the Flash could be possibly going here, Wally West, I'm saying, okay? And then we wind up getting the epilogue. So we wind up seeing Earth Omega in this book, and this is the planet, I guess, where they lock up all the bad guys or the villains or whatever it is. And then we get to see Darkseid make his presence, and it looks like he kills everybody. I don't know if that's what really happened there, but he's this super duper Omega Darkseid, right? And we can see that he's going to be the big bad in all of this. So overall, based off of what I read on this Infinite Frontier issue 0, I really enjoyed it. The Green Arrow story with Black Canary, I think I missed that one. I thought that was kind of cool. I would love to see those two have an ongoing book with each other and doing more team ups and things like that. I think a lot of Green Arrow fans would like to see Green Arrow get his book back as well, because he's been missing for a very long time. So again, overall, when it comes to Infinite Frontier and the future of DC Comics, I think it's very bright. My one concern is we got to stay on a consistent path, right? Don't veer away from all these potential great stories and then just they all die off and all the creators change and all these different things. We just need some consistency, right? And I think that's what people are looking for. If you're sticking with this initiative, stick with it. And keep the creators on the books, let them tell their stories. And if you're going to have this open universe, then let them create. And hopefully these stories stick and everyone else will enjoy them as well. So, So again, I've still got to read the other books like Suicide Squad, Swamp Thing, and all the other ones. But I'm definitely excited where DC could actually bring us in the future. And that's basically all I have to say. It's just good to have DC Comics back with some sort of direction again. It's been a long time, so I'm just very curious to see all your thoughts in the comments below. Are you guys excited? Are you done with DC? Any of those comments, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, a little bit of a breakdown of Infinite Frontier. And until next time, guys, this is Mike Spiderslayer signing off. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell, and I'll leave you more content right here. So take care, everyone. I'll see you real soon. Bye.